What up, Patreon? If y'all don't know, we live, nigga. What's goody, man? Welcome back to another Patreon edition of This Week in Culture. I'm your host, Ant Wood, aka Trinidad, and aka one half of the culture and God on the pod. And y'all know what it is when y'all hear that can crack. That mean your man back. And I got my brother with me, Jay. What up, though?
Yo, what up, though? It's your man Jay Johnson, one half of the culture, one half of everything. And I know what you're thinking. Finally, my favorite Patreon is spending time with me. What's popping?
And Patreon this week, you know, we just kind of here, dog. We here to kick it with y'all, man. We got a lot of shit coming up. Um, Patreon specific and main pod specific. Well, we got Raising Canaan coming this Friday. Shout out to the main pod. We still gonna be reviewing the Shy, but I guarantee you those reviews get a little bit shorter now that we got Raising Canaan coming. We also got Silo coming back in about a week and a half, and I feel like it was something else. Oh, I just peeped. This ain't necessarily like Patreon or main pod, but I did just peep. They announced the Era from Detroit season 2 will
I saw.
return to Paramount Plus, not BET Plus. That does not exist no more. It will be on Paramount Plus July 29th. If you did not watch the Era from Detroit season 1, what are you doing? It was a fucking pod recommendation. It was a really, really good first season. Shout out to Diara and yeah, man, I enjoyed the hell out of it. And season 2 just got announced. Hopefully, it's bigger and better. Sometimes when you try to do bigger and better, it don't always work out like that. I.e., the second season of Vince Staples, but I'm hoping for good things, man. I really am, dog. So, and then if you didn't listen to the end of the main pod, Lioness got announced season 3, August 2nd. So we got a lot of really dope shit coming this summer, man.
Man, I'm happy about the DR from Detroit. I've not watched it on BET of because
Hmm.
why would I pay for BET? But I watched it a few months ago
Yeah,
on the Fire Stick, and I was like, oh, this shit good as hell, man. What the fuck? I heard people saying we should watch it and this and this. I'm like, I I didn't know what it was about. I didn't know if it was
yeah.
I had no idea what the fuck it was about. And then when I saw what it was about and was watching, I'm like, yo, this is so Detroit. like
Man.
like Dewan I mean, even though it's not Dewan Sims, but
Yeah, yeah,
Dewan
yeah.
Sims, like
Very much Detroit. I mean, it was Dr. Kilpatrick. So start there, man. This
side note, had no idea that was Kwame's sister.
Yep,
Like
yep. This real Kilpatrick family shit, man. And it was really dope. It was also executive produced by Kenya Barris. So it had a seasoned professional and a real nigga over there to make sure that they got off the ground and did all the right things. And when they announced, so me and Shorty watched it soon as it came out. Like we had both heard about it, but she was hearing from her like inner black people in women's circles that this shit was really good. So I'm like, all right, we're gonna be on it. And I mean, from the rip, we was invested. To your point, it had a lot of very Detroit specific references in it. So it felt good, it felt familiar. It was just a really dope show. And then her humor was fucking awesome, dog. Like it was very
I
good
think
dry humor like in that show and throughout, and it was just so much like ironic humor. I thought that shit was really good, man.
I think what had sold me to go watch it was a clip of dog singing "It's So Cold in the D," like in the tuxedo had went viral. I'm
Yeah,
like, yo, what is this? And then I was
yeah,
looking in the comments and it said they are from Detroit. I'm like, one, the shit was funny,
yeah, facts.
but I'm like, I need to know the context of this. Like, what is what is going on? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And like when I finally got to that episode and everything, I'm like, yo, this was really good. And then it had like actors in it. Like it was like this was a
yeah,
full blown thing.
yeah. From the looks of it, everybody from the first season will be back,
James,
but
what up?
them dollars went up because now we got some Felicia Rashad in the building. Oh no, she was in season 1. Pardon me. Not Felicia Rashad. My bad. That ain't who I meant. I meant Colonel Taylor, dog. He'll be on this shit from Different World. What's our dog name? Hold on. Used to go with fucking Aretha Franklin and shit. Hold on.
Glenn Thurman.
Yeah. Our dog, man. He gonna be on season 2. It was a couple other really familiar faces. Shout out to CP gonna be on season 2.
CP is co-producing this season.
Yeah, yep. So it's a lot to look
Big Meech was on this. Big Meech was on this shit.
Yeah. I also
Bezzo.
think, yeah, I think with the second season being, a little bit bigger, a little bit better, but there's one specific change that I think will really help it with visibility. The fact that all the BET Plus shows have now moved to Paramount Plus and like literally have their own category on Paramount Plus. So I think it's going to be more visible and get a lot more eyes on it. I'm really fucking excited about it.
Well, I pay for Paramount Plus, so
Yeah.
I'll be watching it. So that might, I think that's 100% of This Week in Culture. You feel me? Because it's cultural, it's Detroit cultural, and I'm going to be watching it weekly no matter what. So
I really think that they did a great job with that first season. And sometimes like shit get announced, it's gonna get another season, and then you don't hear nothing about it like forever, nigga. Because season 1 came out in 2023. It's 3 years later, bro, and I didn't know that it would. Well, no, I'm sorry. It came out in 24. It like premiered at one of the film festivals in 23. And that's when I started hearing about it, and then BET Plus picked it up. But I just didn't know if they was gonna stick to it, dog. Especially when they made the change from BET Plus to Paramount. Everything can't go, dog. And I ain't know if DR was gonna suffer or not. I'm glad it didn't. Really excited. July 29th, man.
It looked like Kev on Stage stuff didn't go. So Tubi
picked him right on up. Tubi picked him right on up, man. It's kind of crazy.
This comedy special is coming on Tubi.
Yeah. I feel like Kev on Stage. Shout out to the deal he made with Tubi. That shit was great. Shout out to what he was doing over on BET Plus. That shit was great. Like you started as an internet sensation and kind of turned into, respected comedian, you touring, you podcasting, now you got shows. I still think he should be like bigger though. Like Kev on Stage is really fucking great, man.
Shout out to him for funding and putting that shit out on his own website and his own app first.
Facts.
Making all the money, then licensing it to BET, and then license online, then the traditional route, and even the deal he got with even the deal that he has with Tubi is a licensing deal where I still have creative control and I still own my content. Like that's major. Shout out to him paying it forward and paying them actors and Kev. Within the last 6 months, Kev profile has stepped all the way up, and I've seen him on like a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Like outside of like social media things, he's been out there. And I think his rise is coming at the correct time, and it's the correct trajectory. Because I never understood why we say meteoric rise and a meteor falls down and doesn't go up. I never understood that, but whatever. I don't want out of the blue rise. I'd rather a gradual progression. You know what I'm saying? For me.
And like with Kev's progression, he was able to kind of like when you start off being known for what you're doing on social media, that don't necessarily mean that you weren't already doing comedy, right? It just means that you started to get famous over here in this one arena. But as you and I know, stage comedy way different than doing skits and that sort of shit, right? Doing the skits and shit don't always translate to being a good actor. Like, and I think with Kev's rise, he's kind of taken his time at every stage. Like he's getting real comfortable doing stand-up comedy. He's comfortable on the pod. He's great on his pod. He's really good at
all the
acting. It's
pods.
just like, bro,
All the pods, all the shows, because he got one with Tony Baker. He got one with what's her girl name? We fuck with
her. Shit. Somebody yelling at us right now because
and it's a regular name too. It's not like Tracy or not. Damn,
Angel.
God damn it, Angel. I apologize. Blame it on my mind and not my heart.
Yeah.
But then
like, they're both like totally different podcasts too. Like,
but the show he does, Not My Greatest Moment, which he had Issa on, who he just had Sterling K. Brown on, which he has all these people on and talks about before everything was all good, before it was your greatest moment. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And that is great. You know what I'm saying? It's really great.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
What's good?
I think I have an answer, but I don't know if my answer is the right answer.
Okay.
I love what a lot of these people do. There are a lot of shows that are independently produced now. Right. Clearly we know Detroit doing them bitches and shit like that, but they be on YouTube and they be on different streaming platforms or whatever. And they what do you think is the show that started it all? Because I'll give you my answer.
My answer, and I don't think it necessarily started it all. Like it wasn't the first when I say it started it all. I mean, for me, it was the first that everybody looked around and said, "Oh shit, this can blow the fuck up." I think it was Awkward Black Girl. That's my answer. Because what that turned into or evolved into Insecure, I think that was one of the first examples niggas seen of like, oh, this don't just stop at YouTube if it's really fucking good, bro.
Okay. When did Awkward Black Girl come out?
Now that, let me look that up.
I'm Googling now. Awkward Black Girl came out in 2011.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many episodes? I never watched Awkward Black Girl. So like I didn't know that shit existed.
25 episodes in 2 seasons. So and a lot of the actors from Insecure were in Awkward Black Girl. So she brought them right on over, like Thug Yoda, Lawrence Homeboy, a bunch of them niggas. Yeah.
What I think kicked this shit off was Money and Violence. Money and Violence may have been 2014, 2015-ish. And like they did 2014.
Yep.
And I used to be hooked every week waiting for that next episode. And it was like a show though. Yeah. And they were writing and shooting as the show. And this was like a weekly show, like we on network television. And it wasn't the greatest audio, wasn't the greatest video, wasn't the greatest acting. The writing was cool though, because I was interested. You know what I'm saying? It was gritty, it was boom. And then it was like, once they did that, and then they heard they got a deal with like Lionsgate and it's supposed to be produced and everything like that. It seemed like through the hood and through like, I don't want to say regular black people, because that makes it seem like Issa not regular black, and she is, you know what I'm saying? But like niggas were like, oh, we can do that. And then people just started doing that. Now we know niggas been shooting hood movies, 8400 Block, a bunch of Detroit shit, right? Buffed up, all that. Like, so we know movies was a thing, but I ain't never seen TV shows and shit like that. Like it paved, in my opinion, I think it paved the way for so many different, oh, we can do that shit? Yeah. It's like, I credit like Master P for ruining rap music because Master P and No Limit, them niggas couldn't rap. And we didn't know that you could like put out records and like not be talented. So we knew we sold drugs. We knew we had money. And then all the other drug dealers was like, oh, we can do that. And then there was a slew of horrible music that just came out from there.
I think with the music example, right? And with TV shows, you can produce anything you want to on your own, right? It obviously can be done well if you have more money, but if you don't, you still have resources and shit you can access for either free or cheap to produce it. Once you produce it, the difference in sort of the separating thing is, are you actually good at this or not? Or to your point about Master P, are you one of the first to do it? Right? He sort of drove, because Master P wasn't the first independent rapper, nigga. We knew niggas from Rap a Lot. We know what fucking Baby and
But
Cash
them niggas used to rap.
And one, yes, nigga, Rap a Lot had
They
one
could
of the
rap.
greatest rappers of all time, and then two really good rappers with Willie D and Bushwick. But then like even like Baby in Louisiana during the same period, the thing that sort of made Master P stand out, this was not a regional attempt, nigga. Like I left New Orleans and went to Cali, starting to sell this shit out the trunk, and like I spread it. And I think as more people
Consistency.
saw it, it was like, oh shit, niggas can do that.
Like once it's done, what
Yeah.
separates everybody else from everything else, whether you good or bad, is gonna be consistency.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Because it's a lot of good podcasts that I saw come and go. You know what I'm saying? Like the product was good, the audio was good, your content was good. I wasn't consistent.
mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of people who were not good. But
Yeah.
when you do it multiple times, it's like, oh, I didn't got the hang of this shit. You done found
Yeah.
your following, your cult, or what have you. So it's interesting.
Yeah,
So
I agree with you on the consistency part, because you know how the old saying, hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard. That's essentially what that is, nigga. Like I think there are, whether we talking about podcasting, actors, comedians, social media personalities, I think there are people who most folks don't even know who are 10 times better than the motherfucking popular people out there, right? But a lot of these super popular people, they got on that grind and started doing, they put their 10,000 hours in. And that's what a lot of people get afraid to do, is put the work behind the shit you talented at, bro. Like we know what we're good at as people, right? We know the shit we're passionate about. We know we give a fuck about. But so many of us, I've been guilty of this shit before. We get caught up in, I know I'm dope, I want you to know it too. I don't want to have to prove it to you, right? I don't want to have to go out there and make myself look silly. Or you get that perfection bias where you be like, well, I can't produce this the way I want it to, so I ain't gonna do it at all, nigga.
yo, I want to start my pod, but I gotta get these cameras first. I gotta get these microphones 1st. Oh, I gotta get my artwork first. You know, I gotta build my social media following first. You know what? I gotta shoot a promo video. Hey, yo, if you don't turn that fucking microphone on and just start fucking talking,
damn, you have a mic on your phone. Like start there, nigga. Like all this shit can grow. Shout out to my nigga Mike, while we talking about mics. Just got his YouTube up to 10K subscribers. Just crossed over 10K. He been doing his YouTube shit maybe about 3 months, 4 months, but he's putting in the work though, right? This was after he dealt with some personal matters. This was a way for him to say, fuck it, I need an outlet. Let me go out here and start using the business knowledge I have and the energy I'm in and putting that shit out there. And he ain't out here begging for subscribers or begging for follow. Niggas is finding the YouTube because they coming across the right type of shit in their algorithm. You just got to put the work behind it. I think a lot of niggas don't be wanting to put that work in, bro.
big
And
facts.
nigga, we from Detroit. You know how it was when we was in the studio, Jay. How many niggas came through there, pod at one time, you never seen them again, nigga?
So look, what's today? Today is June 10th.
Mm-hmm.
In 6 days from now, me and Dan been recording Shop Talk podcast for 10 years.
Gang shit.
10 fucking years, right? I think it was like it was the 16th or 15th or the 16th of June or some shit like that. And I started that shit in my apartment with the iPad. That is, matter of fact, this iPad right there.
Yeah.
That iPad in a little USB microphone. You feel
Yeah.
me? You know, clearly we sound better now. But just do that shit. But and once you know how many motherfucking podcasts that we started? Once a nigga was like, oh shit, we can do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you niggas got a studio? Hey, yo, can you teach me how to pod? Like, yo, we can do this. And now, hey, listen. So you don't gotta be the quote unquote like Issa was probably the first nationally. But when the niggas get into it and the average Joe get into it and be like, oh, we can do that, it just the floodgates is open. You know what I'm saying? So
and like even you look at, again, not necessarily that it started on YouTube, but like when you look at some of the more independent shows that maybe did start on Tubi or Prime Video or something like that, right? And the distribution was independent, shit like McGraw Ave, shit, where these shows, they may not be on your motherfucking Paramount Pluses or your HBO, but they blow the fuck up for what they are, right? And they become internationally known on the microphone, dog.
Yo, shout out to Prime was the first Tubi, my nigga. They had everything went to Prime first.
Literally everything was Prime Video because they had the lowest prices to put their shit on Prime. And you could go to Prime. Yo, nigga, salute to Tubi for doing what Tubi has done. Shout out to Fox for all the distribution. But nigga, everybody had Prime. Not everybody had Tubi. So that period where people was dropping their shit on Prime was huge because you could tell niggas, yo, go watch my show, and they need to download shit else. You already got it, nigga. Like, guaranteed you got it, bro. Yo, you know, it's people, random fact, just saw this on the internet the other day from someone who's in our age group. You know, it's people who still don't know that if you have Amazon Prime, you have Prime Video.
Yeah, it's crazy. And if you have Amazon, you get Prime Audio. So you like, so check this out. I'm technically paying for, because I have a YouTube subscription, because who's watching ads? So I get YouTube Music, I get Apple Music, and I get Prime Music.
Yeah.
I really should. I really don't need all this shit, but I use all three of the services, and all three of the services give me some free shit. So, I will say this though, and shout out to for brothers speaking up and doing what they supposed to do. UCult, we making our own app, our own subscription service. We're gonna house our own stuff. Because when I looked on there, 100% of that content is from Detroit. So okay, this is was locally grown, but it's I mean, the app is everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of content. It's comedies on there, it's podcasts on there, there's movies on there, there's TV shows on there, there's talk shows on there. Hey man, this is different. Like you don't need to ask permission for nothing. You ain't gotta move nowhere to blow up. You can do it right where you at.
Yeah. I think if nothing good has come from just how overexposed I think we are with the internet, social media.
Wait a minute. Yo, Rob said, do y'all remember when they had the World Series of Spades on Prime? First and foremost, I have never heard of the World Series of Spades. Why did I not get an invite?
Oh, I ain't know you ain't never heard of that. Yeah,
no,
that was like a big deal, man. Like for the real niggas.
How do I enter, nigga? What the fuck? How do I enter? I need to be there.
Yeah.
I did not know they was on Prime. I did not know that was there.
Yeah, that was a big deal, dog. And that's what you would literally see it. Like it was on the banner and shit. Hold on. Let me see.
Nigga said they said they couldn't play a lick. Man, nigga, you know how like I was up last night playing spades on my phone? I'll be whooping the computer ass, but I would rather play in real life, clearly.
God, where's that? Because what's his name hosted this shit? What's that dog off Instagram? Clint Coley. Yeah, it was a whole like reality show and shit. Yep. Amazon Prime original.
Wait a minute. Now Miss Wooten says they were at the Roots picnic.
World Series of Spades? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. Yeah, because like Clint Coley do like a whole like spades like tour. Like they be going around doing spades tournaments and shit. Because
That's
matter
crazy.
of fact, they was at what year was I at Afrotech? 2022. They was at Afrotech. Nigga. It was like that was like a whole event. It was like a 6-hour spades tournament. Nigga.
Yeah.
Man, it was like 300 people in that shit, bro.
Man, I'm looking for this damn app. What's the name of this shit? I will send Shorty the name of the spades app because it's not called like spades for whatever reason. It's not called spades. I mean, there are a bunch of spades.
So what's funny, I'm gonna tell you what's hilarious about that. The one I got is literally called spades. Well, that's one of them I got. That's like the good beginner one. Because it tell you what to do.
Man, I used to talk about like when we was in the old studio in that room that we had all the events in, having like a spades tournament up there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you know on some This Week in Coaches. Maybe on some This Week. We got a location, low key. If y'all want to come to the west side of Detroit, but we got a location where we can hold some cultural events, and spades is a cultural event. You feel me?
Yeah, no, that's an actual fact.
And you know what? We can create a safe space in an area for those who do not know how to play, so we can get y'all cultured up. We got to get y'all cultured up.
Safe space for anybody who don't renege. If you renege, I can't guarantee that space is gonna stay safe, my nigga.
How would you feel if the white man playing spades called you a renigger?
Fam, the fact that I didn't know how to spell renege until I was about 30, that'll tell you how I feel. Because if a white man had said that to me prior, thinking it was spelled the way I thought it was spelled, it'd have been a real issue, my nigga. Oh man. Shout out to Rob, shout out to Shorty. Yo, dog, I had something. What the fuck we was talking about? God damn it. Oh, we was talking about like, you know, the YouTube shit that kind of turned into other stuff, right?
Yeah.
You know who else did something really dope, and it wasn't from YouTube, but she kind of took her skits and turned it into, and I think she's the most successful example of it, Quinta Brunson. Quinta took them skits and politicked that to Emmy Awards, my nigga. Multiple 5 seasons and counting of a show on ABC. When they canceling shows every year, this nigga keeps going and the numbers keep rising, dog.
You know who got to get You know who got to get a giant shout out is Country Wayne. That nigga has a Facebook empire, my nigga.
No. Country Wayne is about to be a billionaire on you niggas, and don't nobody know that it's happening, dog. And he don't hide the numbers. No, I'm showing you. I'm making exactly what I tell you I make. Country Wayne actually has a few of my friends on his like skits and movies and all the stuff he doing. A few of the homies that I go back to high school with are actually working with him, and they all said in so many words, nigga, like when you get on with this nigga, it's a generous response. So like
Rob asks, Jay, what was the tequila repo that you said you had never seen before? It was Hornitos. We usually get the clear one, but not the brown one. And it was lit. There is Country Wayne got a movie coming with Coco Jones. Yikes. Yikes.
Salute Country Wayne.
Yeah.
Turning that out. That's what's up, dog. I wonder how much it costs to like get Coco Jones in your movie.
I mean, how much do Donovan Mitchell make?
A lot.
I think it costs a lot, dog. I think it costs a lot.
Oh shit, that is funny, man. Salute Country Wayne. You know what's funny? Country Wayne has like blown up and made such a fucking stamp. I don't even see this nigga on my timeline no more. Like not on Instagram. On Facebook, I see this nigga all the time. But on the gram, like where I follow, because I don't follow him on Facebook. But on the gram where I follow the nigga, I never see none of his shit.
I don't follow him on Instagram. I don't know that I follow Country Wayne at all, actually.
Yeah.
But on Facebook, when I'm the few times that I'm on there, I do see his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I didn't realize the empire. And there's a lot of comedians from Detroit who then moved to LA and Atlanta, and you know what I'm saying. I mean, Detroit, Atlanta is we live there too.
That's a fact.
Like getting in with Country Wayne is like, yo, I changed my life now. Like I'm in. He like a regular Tyler Perry, like without the weird shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I'm doing all the shit for my niggas, and I'm doing it all and making it accessible. I'm giving you game. I'm putting people on. I'm paying people, but it ain't, them. I don't know if them Country Wayne texts gonna leak, but they ain't leaked so far.
They got enough kids where I hope to make the type of text that's leaked. Like
he got so many kids, but apparently you take care of all of them. So hey, nigga, I seen one of Nick Cannon baby mamas starting to talk a little greasy. I'm like, he's slipping. You forgot about one. You got too many, dog. Oh shit. Oh man.
So listen, dog.
What's good?
As far as like cultural content, man, there's two different things that we gotta discuss. I want to hear your thoughts on. Both of them are bad. So like I don't know which one you like both of them is tragedy. You feel me?
Yeah. I kind of know we had one of them at least.
So the one that's in, I'll start with this one first. Last week, there was a trial that a Korean store owner got off because he murdered a 14-year-old boy. He was under the impression that the little boy went inside of the store and stole a water, which did not happen, by the way. The young man did not steal, he didn't steal anything, by the way. But he was under the impression that he stole a water. So little boy leaves, and the son and the father, the whole time mama was on him, on some Menace to Society, hurry up and buy. So he ends up leaving. They think they see him stick something in his waistband or in his hoodie or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And he leaves, and then son and father go out there and go after him.
Yeah.
They chased him 130 yards. That's longer than a football field.
Literally.
That's longer than Jesse Owens. That's longer than Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
Like 130 yards, shot and killed him.
Yep.
In super air quotes, self-defense. They said he had a gun, and he turned to shoot them or what have you. Even though the eyewitnesses who saw said, no, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Y'all chased him. He fell. He got up and you shot him. That's just what happened. Because he fell really hard, hurt his shin. Now, you chased him 130 yards over what you perceive to be. I'm saying perceive because he never stole anything. What you perceive to be was a $1 water.
Yep.
I follow on YouTube. I'm not a lawyer, but that's the name of the pod. And she's great, by the way. She's great. And I was seeing it, but then I started watching it, and like I watched the prosecution and everything. I'm thinking like, nigga, this is the most slam dunkish of a slam dunk case I've seen.
Yeah. In one of these instances. Yeah.
We got eyewitnesses. So inside of this store, the prosecutor, he grilled him like, what is the wall of shame that y'all have? He said, whenever somebody steals, we put their face on the wall.
Yep.
And all right, cool. And y'all also apparently have facial recognition software inside of the store. So if one of those people who's on the wall of shame come in, they face a little red bubble or some shit come up like, hey, this one of the people that be stealing, it gives you an alert.
Yeah.
So why did you and your daddy run outside if you already got something in place? We thought he stole the water, but you already got a process to handle people who you think stealing.
Yeah.
Like, y'all chase this man.
Off top, It's too much technology in most of these stores, gas stations, businesses, for any employee to be running out of the store to chase somebody that I guarantee you got them on camera, dog. And if you don't, your neighbor does. You run 100 something yards, somebody within that football and a half field length has a camera. You don't have to, because what you're doing off top is putting yourself in danger, right? Two, when you leave the store, you and your son and the other person that was working there, when the three of y'all leave, now customers can steal all the shit they want to because y'all just ran a football field and a half away from here chasing this one boy over a perceived bottle of water that he didn't have on him. Also didn't have a weapon on him. Also literally was just in the store ready to pay for his shit. It is quite literally the 2026 version of Latasha Harlins in South Central. If you're not familiar with Latasha Harlins, back in, I want to say 91, she was in a store, Korean-owned liquor store in South Central, and she was trying to buy some orange juice. Apparently, she opened it and took a sip. And while reaching for the money to pay, this was all 5 seconds, nigga. I opened it, took a sip, and as I'm sipping, I'm reaching for the fucking money. And the store owner got into a little altercation with her. They get to tussling. She literally had the money in her hand. And then we get into it. Well, now I'm not paying you shit and I'm not buying this shit. And she turned around and walked out store. Store owner shot her in the back of the head. Shot her in the back of the head. She died holding the money. I died with the $2 in my fucking hand, bro. And of course, the Korean store owner got off. It got off. That instance, that one instance was quite literally the inspiration for that scene from Menace. The hurry up and buy. That whole thing started because of Latasha Harlin.
Not to be racist and not to be nigga, these people in this video look like the hurry up and buy tape. The mama look like that, the daddy look like that. They look like the people from Menace.
Literally, or from Don't Be a Menace. From same people, dog. But it's so wild because to your point, I thought that was as open and shut of a case as you could get. And not that there ever is a for real open and shut thing, but I just never saw where there wasn't enough evidence to find them guilty of this, bro.
So the thing that was North Carolina, correct?
Yes. Yep. I couldn't think if it was north or south, but yeah, it was north.
The thing about North Carolina is they don't have different degrees of murder.
Yeah.
They don't have murder 1, murder 2, murder 3. They just got murder with malice. And they only charged one thing.
Yeah.
So they didn't say murder and manslaughter or involuntary manslaughter. They just said murder with malice.
Yeah.
Was that a mistake? It looks like it was a mistake. However, there was a case like a couple weeks ago where that was a thing and they charged 2. They didn't find them guilty on murder, and they try to retry under like involuntary manslaughter, and something happened, and then the guy ended up walking.
Yeah,
because you should have just right. So maybe that played a part. We're like, well, we just gonna charge 1 because we just seen this shit go awry like 3 weeks ago. So I don't know if that played a part, but anywho. So they were like, well, what the jury sent back like, yo, what the fuck does malice mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's when the prosecution should have been started shitting bricks. Cause like, what do you, because
what do you mean? What does malice mean?
Yeah. Like, and they made the son embarrass the son on the stage. She was like, well, you were incorrect because he's on tape not stealing some water. And when he came inside of the store, he already had something in his hoodie that was like what you thought you saw in his hoodie was there when he walked in.
Yeah.
So when he left, you killed him for no reason. He never stole nothing. You didn't have a reason to chase him 130 yards. But guess what though? Let's say Young Dog got a gun, and that's what you saw in my hoodie, right? and I leave, and then two grown ass men chase me 130 yards around the corner and pass down the highway. If I would have took my gun out and shot one of you niggas, it would have been self-defense on my end, and I bet you I would have went to prison for it.
Yeah.
I bet you I would have went to prison for it. And it would have literally been self-defense.
You know you would have because of the other shit we're gonna discuss. You know for a fact you would have, dog. One thing I did want to throw in there real quick before we continue. With Latasha Harlins, I said that incorrectly. The store owner got found not guilty of murder. They found her guilty of manslaughter. But while I said she got off, because all she had to do was a year of probation and a $500 fine and like a couple hundred hours of community service that she never fucking did. So that was it. You got off. You killed a motherfucker, got a manslaughter charge, not first degree murder, shot him in the back of the head on the way out the store, literally, and you got off with probation and a $500 fine, dog. Like, fuck out of here. Like, it's, you know what be crazy, bro? When you look at stories like this, when you look at stories like the young man out in North Carolina, rest in peace to him. When you look at stories like that, right, and you think about how all other minorities get treated better than black people in this country, like for some reason, when it comes to the hierarchy or the totem pole of minorities, boy, we get treated. Everybody fuck with us, dog. Like everybody hates us. They fucking are scared of us. They're afraid. Bro, we live in Michigan, the most populated city of Arab Americans in the country and in the world outside of the Middle East is in Dearborn, fucking Michigan. The people that we are quite literally at war with, we just sent another drone strike over to Iran a minute ago. People we are quite literally warring with actively. Most of those people or people who look like them are in Dearborn, fucking Michigan, bro. And even they look down on black people. Like, y'all niggas going through it globally and still will look at niggas when they walk in the store like we the problem, bro. Like we a threat.
They made him put his check his bag over when he came in. He put his bag on the chair. She said it rude, but he put his bag on the chair, went to get some water. If Young Dog did have a pistol on him, and because it's unclear if he did or not, they showed a picture of him online with a gun, so they figured it's some weird shit going on.
Yeah.
Because that gun that was there could have been their gun that they threw. Because my father and son probably had a fucking gun and threw that shit on the ground. I don't fucking know. I know that man. I know that young man should not have been murdered for what you thought was a. I wish he would. Even if he would have stole some water, which he did not, he should be alive. You can't chase somebody 130 yards and then say it's self-defense. That's some George Zimmerman shit. 130 yards, my nigga. You were running the nigga. Barry Sanders tired after 100 yards.
Fam. So you know, obviously folks is going to get on a conspiracy shit. One of the theories that I've seen consistently is he ain't shoot him. The son did, nigga. Like they was like that old man ain't run that fucking far. He probably ran after him. Clear, we see him go after him, but they was like both him and the son ran after him. And they think the old man took the charge because y'all probably ain't gonna be able to prove it was me if it really wasn't me. And niggas was saying, no, I think that young ass son kept going and shot that little boy, man. And you know what?
Well, they saw,
I don't believe it.
I think it was that one. That's the first time I heard that, and I'm not. That's a great theory, but like they saw it, like people saw him shoot him though.
Mm-hmm.
White people, black people,
like there were people.
You raised the gun, like we saw it, and the story that the son told about how he stopped and put his hands up and said, "Dad, he has a gun." None of that shit happened, my nigga. Nobody saw that shit happen. The people driving down, a lady pulled over to the side because, like, we see two men chasing after a little black kid, and he look like he quite literally is running for his life.
Yeah,
he falls hard on some concrete, so much that he gets up and fall and drops again, and then you shoot him during that.
Yeah,
you was in fear of your life, huh?
Murder, bro. Like that's what. And here's the thing, right? Um, a lot of conversation about whether they overcharged, going for the first degree instead of second, or manslaughter. Might have put them in a different position. But as I just mentioned with Latasha Harlins, you can get found guilty of manslaughter and walk home on probation with a $500 fine and some community service. So I don't know, man. Like it feels like, and I know that these stories are happening all the time, but they don't always blow up nationally, right? But it felt like from shit going all the way back to like Trayvon, it felt like every year there was one of them, and then that COVID year where it was George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and Ahmaud Arbery all in that 2020. It felt like, oh shit, that was like not necessarily that it stopped anything, but it did feel like, okay, that was the moment that I think the world caught on to how much bullshit really be going on with not just the cops, because like with Ahmaud Arbery, he got killed by a former cop and his son, and then they had the current cops help them cover it up. Nigga, like lawmakers in their little town was help. Shit was wild, bro. And I'm at the point where I'm so frustrated. But like, let me ask you, bro, when these situations happen, right? We didn't did the marches, the protests, the whole nine. I know yesterday when they read the verdict for Carmelo Anthony, shit broke out immediately, dog. They started immediately getting turned the fuck up. People started getting arrested. Police was out there in their riot gear. What do you think, if anything, people should do when this type of stuff happens, bro? Because we're gonna talk about Carmelo in a minute.
I don't know, man. That's a loaded question.
Yeah, because it's wild that with these two situations we saw the legal system work against us two different ways, bro. Like
it's situational because, like, in the Ahmaud Arbery case,
yeah,
dude was still going to like Myers and shit.
Yeah.
And like, y'all so frustrated with the police, and y'all was at like the police chief house. Go to that nigga house.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga who did it.
Because he's right there.
There was one case last year where the police officer killed a gentleman's son, and he went and killed the police officer and his family.
Well, he killed a police officer. He ain't killed the one that killed his son. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah. I didn't like that.
That's what threw it off, dog.
Yeah, I ain't like that shit.
That
I remember the case.
Yeah. I was almost winning on the thing until I realized you killed a police officer who did nothing to your son.
Yeah.
And that fucked me up.
How about this, dog? Like, on some real shit. How about we just stop the killing?
Come on.
You feel me? Because a lot of these situations is like, yo, can we find a way to justify the murder? Do you get away with the murder? Do we punish you for the murder? How about we just stop doing the murder? Because there was no reason. Take the L.
Come on, man.
Like, take the L. Whether it's financially, whether it's pride, whether it's embarrassment, take the L. Do not take the life. Like it should really be that simple. And I get it. Tempers be flying. Yo, you got years and years of this and days and weeks and months. And everything is, fam, anything can be replaced except for human life.
Man.
You can't do it, man. You can't do it. There's not, you cannot ever replace that. I can give you money back. I can give you time back. Yep. I can try to restore a reputation. I can give penance. I can try to apologize for me overstepping a boundary or whatever. I can't give you life back. So when you go to the point where you take life, there is no coming back from that.
Man.
In all accounts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you know what'd be crazy too, like when not when I'm not talking about like psychopaths when I say this, right? Some motherfuckers just they on their old dog shit. They absolutely don't give a fuck, right? But when people are like regretful of murder or taking a life or doing anything like that, right? And they have that immediate like response like I was caught in that moment, right? Like, oh, the tension was so high and shit was flaring and words were said and I just got caught up, right? Why the fuck are people so emotional that they'll get to that point? Bro, I done been mad as fuck before. I ain't never been so mad that I wanted to kill somebody and actually went to do it, bro.
Nigga,
Like,
I be mad as fuck, and I carry a gun with me everywhere I go, and I still ain't never did it.
yo, and if you on the Patreon, I'm certain y'all know he literally got it on him at all.
Like
when you with Jay, somebody strapped up around you, dog.
Like you've never seen me without it. Like,
come on, man. Literally,
but,
I don't know this nigga without the heat, bro.
But it's like there ain't no coming back from that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no coming back from it. I don't have hatred in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Despite what anybody could possibly think, I don't let things bother me to the core. Yeah. If we got to figure out how we can resolve conflict, even with people that you do not like, even with if you work in a community that you don't like. How about this? If you make money in a community filled with people that you don't like, maybe you should not work in that community. Right?
Off top.
Because is the only way that you can possibly make money is in this particular, I don't know. That's just like, if I hate my job, I start looking for another job.
Yeah. Immediately too. Like
I'm not going to continue to go somewhere that brings me displeasure every day. Yeah. You feel me? Let me look at some of these comments. We need to bring back squaring up. We definitely need to bring. Oh yeah. I would rather
we bring back squaring up. Niggas have to learn how to fight.
I just saw a video of a Flint rapper, two Flint rappers squaring up in the studio. I would much rather the squaring up than the shooting, but we should probably just go our separate ways.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. My father's advice, whenever me and my brother wasn't getting along, you can't get along, separate.
Mm-hmm.
He used to say that shit all the time. Hey, if y'all can't get along, separate. And I use that. It stuck with me forever. Me and this woman ain't getting along. Let me separate.
Yeah.
You're never gonna see me again. Or like, or you know what? I'm about to dip. You know what I'm saying? We didn't try together.
I'm about to dip, bro. Niggas used to dip, bro.
There's nothing that can be done after the fact. We have to get to the polls. In some states, the black vote isn't equal to the whole vote. And not just vote in presidential elections. We can change the system. We can't change the system on the outside. Yeah. It's pride and its insecurities. We need that scene from Sorry to Bother You where Lakeith and the other actor compliment each other. Hey, listen. Hey. So if y'all battle rap fans, y'all know the compliment battles and shit where the whole battle just be like, nigga, you are so great.
Yeah.
Like,
but man, I think when you have moments like that, right, where you could take a serious ass fucking like real high tension moment and turn it into something like that, right? Like, yo, let me just start complimenting motherfucker. Let me try to turn this on his head, bro. Like, it's funny. I got a couple homies who are comedians. One of them literally used to say, I started making jokes because I couldn't fight, nigga. Like, yo, nigga, it would go from motherfuckers trying to scrap with me to now I got everybody around laughing, including the motherfucker that was just trying to knock my head off, dog.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you just got to change the energy, bro. Like,
fam, that's the high, in my opinion, the highest form of intelligence to me is problem solving.
Yeah.
Being able to adapt. Hey, how do I, like when kids are toddlers and shit, when they be like putting the chair up on some shit to stand up on the table to get this, it's frustrating. You be mad, but like, yo, this kid's smart.
Yeah.
I see a problem. Let me do some deductive reasoning and logic, I think if this was a little bit taller, nobody told you to do that. You thought of it on your own.
Facts.
I think that is intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Now, you remembering the facts from random dates in history is not intelligence to me. If you can understand the philosophies of Sun Tzu and apply those shits in real life, that's intelligence. Not just remembering, whatever the case may be. But like, we got to do something on a child level, on a parent level, to stop this evilness.
Real shit, bro.
To make that not a thing where this is wild for me to say, because I love violence. You feel me? Like, I watch combat sports, I like shooting, I like all the things, right? But I don't actively go out and look to get into violent activities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, unfortunately, I hunted and kill animals for fun. That sounds crazy. It sounds wild. I heard a nigga tell me, no, it was I can't think of the comedian name and shit. He was like, he made me feel bad for having a dog, and he equated it to slavery. And he was like, oh, let me. He's like, and I bet when your dog gets out, you go around and hang up pictures that says lost. Like, oh, let me guess. Oh, you feed your dog while you has a collar around his neck. Everything he said, I was like, damn. Like, it really made me feel like Ryan Davis. Yeah, he got
Ryan Davis funny as fuck to me. Man.
Yeah. I'm like, yikes. That's insane. I'm a slave owner with a German Shepherd that I was just yelling at a few seconds ago, actually. Yeah. Like,
it's so crazy, man, because I do you think there's I hear this from people, but I hear it casually, but now I'm like starting to maybe believe it might be something to it. Do you think that post-pandemic something's in the fucking water, right? Because I think everybody done lost their mind a little bit post-pandemic. Not that we weren't crazy before, but it feels heightened to another level. Dog, a nigga just beat a woman senselessly with a chair at the fucking
Potbelly.
What's the Potbelly downtown on Woodward next to the Starbucks. Beat her and motherfuckers just watched. Like, but they also scared out their mind because he beating this. That was his girlfriend. I found that
nigga out. Yeah, and he the fight started on the bus. He pushed her so hard the window on the bus broke.
Nigga.
Then he went down there. He was jumping on her with 2 feet. When a nigga said, I'm gonna put hands and feet on you, he was doing that.
He was the inventor of hands and feet.
He is in jail right now on $100,000 cash bond.
And he looks insane, by the way.
Yeah.
That nigga looked insane.
25 years old.
Niggas with the Paul George hairline. That nigga shit was too close.
25 years old. And I've been out of high school for 26 years. So this is the son of somebody my age.
Yeah.
So like somebody in my generation failed. There's a man who failed as a father when he had him because you did not teach any kind of nervous system regulation. I sound smart, but that was from your wife. Like for real, something is going on. This is how much. 2 things. Have you seen the videos that are coming out of New York City?
Oh my God, nigga.
People are joining up in mobs and physically attacking and beating people who had a San Antonio jersey on. Hey, listen, dog, I love my sports teams just as much as the Knicks, but are you niggas crazy, man?
Bro.
And
let me tell you what threw me off, nigga. 2004. Pistons beat the Lakers. 5 games, right? I am a Lakers fan since I understood what the fuck basketball was. In 2004, when the Pistons beat the Lakers, that night, I've never seen Jefferson the way I saw Jefferson that night. It was fucking insanity, nigga. And I'm the only nigga for about 300 miles in a Lakers jersey. on
Oh,
Jefferson.
we was talking. I was talking about that day downtown on Jefferson
Bro,
Monday.
bro.
It was an amazing event. Everybody was so look. It's third quarter. Me and Dan. I go down. I'm sitting on Dan porch. I'm like, nigga, let's go downtown.
Yeah.
Let's go down there right now. We
Yeah.
get to Joy Road in Southfield, the Murder Mac. We get to that motherfucking corner. It is so many people outside. It looks like there's a parade on Joy Road in Southfield.
Man.
So we get downtown. It is like I've never seen Detroit this peaceful. Like niggas was slapping fives with strangers. We was out to 2 o'clock in the morning on the strip, just having the grandest of times. Man. We wasn't burning nothing. We wasn't throwing no fucking niggas won a champion. You niggas ain't won nothing in New York. I hope New York doesn't win shit for another 53 years, by the way.
Well, let me tell you what else niggas was doing on Jefferson in front of Wendy's. They was fighting me because I got into scraps with multiple cars of people, and my Pistons homies had to fight other Pistons fans because them niggas was trying to keep me from getting jumped by 300 niggas.
That's crazy. That's insane.
But I brought that up to say, like, I still have the Jerry West jersey torn and dirty. I promise you, since before, I have the jersey I was wearing, nigga. But I bring that up to say because anytime that story comes up with me and my niggas, it was funny, right? Because they was like, yo, you was so hype, like fighting nigga. They was like, you was one of my nigga Chris, shout out to my nigga Cry. That nigga was like, boy, you hit me. I was out there swinging.
You was in the only fights in the city that night, apparently.
And they was all trying to fight me. This is how I know I was the only nigga in a Lakers jersey. Because I'm like, fight another nigga.
Dog, it was so crazy. This nigga Fred ran up to a unhoused person, took his beer, snatched it like this, down the beer, and then tossed that bitch in the crowd on some Stone Cold shit. Like it was that kind of night. It was just like it was glee. Now I just seen 4 different videos of mobs of black and brown and other kind of colors of brown and white people coming together to beat and attack people in a jersey and then set them on fire. Old head got it too. Like dude look like he in his 50s and 60s.
Yeah, that made me uncomfortable, bro.
And them niggas was pussy because he was like, come on, bring it. And nobody wanted to throw the first punch, but y'all just kept surrounding it and swarming. Niggas have lost their mind. So what you said is like niggas have lost their mind. But what's unfortunate is when ignorance begets more ignorance.
Facts.
How am I supposed to respond to this other than violence? And we was just talking about not being violent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how am I supposed to handle 30, 40, 50 people trying to attack and kill me? Now, would I be wrong if I up the strap and let everybody off? Then I'm going to prison because in New York City, you can't even have a fucking gun.
Yeah. It's so many conversations happening too around that exact thing, right? Like, yo, they lucky that happened in New York and niggas can't legally up that strap. Because as soon as you pull that strap, now you're in trouble. Because why you had that strap on you, nigga. And it's such a fickle situation, right? It's so, because it's like, yo, I'm trying to defend myself. There are quite literally mobs of people running up on me, trying to snatch my jersey off. They're running up, filming it. They're hitting me. Boy, if I had something on me.
They was kicking the shit out this one white dude, man. They was beating the fuck out of him, man. Like he just got swarmed. And then, everybody got their cameras out and shit like that. I'll be on some vigilante shit. I need to find everybody in this picture. I need my one-on-one with y'all.
Yeah.
Do you remember a couple years ago, there was a video online of a woman getting beat up or jumped? And then she went and found each of those people and beat them the fuck up on camera one-on-one.
I kind of do.
And I was like, I can't be mad. Did y'all jump me? And I caught all of y'all one-on-one with the fist. I respect that.
Yeah, because that's respectable, bro. Like the shit these niggas be doing out here is not respectable, dog. Like it's honestly, it's fucking disgusting, man. Like these niggas is literally out here. Y'all are jumping people. Like think about what happened game 3 and has continued to happen over these last couple of days. Y'all are jumping people, stripping their jerseys, ripping them out their jerseys, stomping them out, filming it, laughing at them, mobbing them because they in a Spurs jersey. This is a basketball. What is you niggas doing, dog?
But peep this. New York fans went to San Antonio, game 1 and game 2.
Yep.
And San Antonio lost both those games. When they left the stadium, nobody attacked them. Nobody beat them.
You was safe, my nigga. Like, what is y'all on, bro? Like, and you know what's wild too? When I heard not only that Trump was attending the game, but more importantly, that the watch parties that they were having in Manhattan on the side of the fucking whatever building they was watching it on, like when they said because President Trump will be here, you niggas can't be nowhere near MSG. Go do that watch party shit in your own borough, nigga. Manhattan's cut off to you niggas.
Well, you should have done that anyway. Like I saw in Harlem where they had like the projector and like everybody had their streets blocked. Like I don't know what it's like living in New York City. You feel me?
New York is one of the most interesting, like structured places on the fucking planet. I don't understand New York, bro.
Yo, in the group chat with me, Dame, Verge, Cheyenne, and June, we've been talking like, damn, we miss Rob Silva. Man. Like once a week, because his New York fucking Knicks is in the NBA Finals. You feel me?
Talk about it.
Rob is one of the biggest New York Knicks fans ever, and he would be going off right now on them videos that went out.
Cause that's not Rob, bro. Like Rob a stand up dude. He don't do this little fucky, bro.
Yeah,
like that's pure fuckery, bro.
Like, but like, I mean, you know how Detroit loves Detroit, right?
Facts.
Like Detroit love Detroit like none other.
Yeah.
But 650,000 of us here. Can you imagine 10 million of us?
Man.
Like, and like how crazy the East Side is, how crazy the West Side is, how crazy Exit 9 is, or the Scuddy Zone, you know what I'm saying? How crazy the Red Zone is. Can you imagine? There's 5 boroughs of everybody who like we would be on 10. So a portion of that, I understand. I wasn't mad that y'all was just talking so much shit and being over the top. You start putting when you start putting your hands on people.
Yeah, I thought that was a really ugly showing from New York, because it's a lot of people. I know a lot of people born and raised in New York. I know a lot of people who are in New York now and are rooting for the Knicks, and like it's a feel good story, dog. It's somewhere, they ain't been here since '99. They ain't won one since what, '73. Now Jalen Brunson being assistant coach by his dad, who was on the '99 team, they get a chance to win one together. Like, it's stories you could really get behind. The Autumn Villanova niggas, Jalen and Mikal Bridges and Josh Harden, it's stories you could really get behind that feel good about New York potentially winning this.
I wanted them to win.
Behavior make it fucking, it's weird now, bro.
I wanted them to win until last night, this morning, and now I don't want them to win because I don't want y'all fans to be happy. Wait another 53 years. And that's fucked up for y'all. And somehow, I don't know how I can make this happen. I need both of these whole ass teams to lose. Because I don't like Wemby either. I need both these niggas to lose somehow. You know what I'm saying? So Trump go game 4 and having an incident or something. I don't know, nigga. But like I need both these niggas to lose.
Yeah, I'm a natural born Spurs hater just because of all them years where the Lakers had to see them niggas in the playoffs. But respect to the Spurs. They got some real dope young players over there who I think is gonna be cold for years to come. And I like this New York team too, man. They got some gritty motherfuckers. I do not like Karl Anthony Towns. I am not a fan. I just don't understand this nigga. at all. I don't know what Jordan Woods is over there doing, but salute. You know what I'm saying?
Act.
Cat actually hooping, which is crazy because I'm like through 3 games, he probably been the most consistent Nick so far, man. I like Josh Hart. I like gritty ass niggas, man. Josh Hart, a gritty nigga.
So listen, man, let's just switch it back to what we was
Oh
originally
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know a whole bunch about the Carmelo Anthony trial because I never got super invested in it.
Same.
All I know is because it's the internet, I don't know. I've seen a lot of people say a lot of things, and I'll be on Twitter and I'll be looking, and then I just be like, people be like, yeah, that never happened.
Yeah.
On both sides. Like quite literally, there is no proof of this. Like I get this is what's going on. Like there is quite literally no proof of this. And I don't know which is which because I haven't been actively in the trial. I don't know the transcripts. I didn't see any of the evidence. All I know is there was a kid who got stabbed in the chest and died.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Some saying that, they was jumping him. And then some saying it was a knife. Some saying it was it's a track meet. So like there's a tool that you use to put spikes on track, the spikes on your shoes or whatever. Some saying it was that, but which one is it?
Yeah.
And like in any event, so I heard that like, okay, it was raining. He ran into the opposing team's tent because he didn't want to get wet. And this is how somebody white positioned it. I'll say that. And that's fucked up to position it that way, but it is what it is. He didn't want to get wet, and he didn't want like some random person being the one who kick him out. And that's how there was an altercation happening. What I wish would have happened was, nigga, just go get wet. Go to your pause. Just go to the other tent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would rather that happen and take a small L than because somebody died.
Yeah.
Mistake or not, if my son got stabbed in the chest and died, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I'm out. I'm out for blood. You know what I'm saying? But I literally do not know how the altercation started. Was he getting jumped? Was he defending himself? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, so I similarly didn't get super invested in it. I remember reading about it when it happened. Thought it was tragic, my initial reading of it was dog and his brother put hands on him. He upped a knife out the book bag and stabbed dog that was talking shit. The brother tried to revive him because it was the only facts I know is they had words. The white kid who was killed, I've heard push, I've heard punch, I've heard straight up started fighting. I've heard all three, but the white kid who was killed touched Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo came out the book bag with the knife, stabbed him one time. It was a wrap, dog. I never, even with hearing they was jumping on all that, I never for a second thought that in Frisco, Texas, killing a white boy at a high school track meet, that this young man was finna get off. I never, like, I was seeing people like shocked that he was found guilty of anything. And I was like, yo, in Frisco, Texas, there was no way he was walking, my nigga. But
also,
I hate it.
Somebody's getting found guilty of something because somebody got stabbed and died.
Yeah.
So somebody's going to jail, like for sure. Like somebody's going to jail. If there was an altercation, you got to meet force with force, right? Like somebody pulls out a stick, you can't. I don't necessarily agree with this, but somebody pull out a stick, you're not supposed to be able to pull out a gun and shoot them because you allegedly supposed to meet for. So you're not supposed to bring a knife to a fist fight, but I don't know if there was a fist fight. And two, there shouldn't be a fist fight.
And that was from what I read, a lot of witnesses say niggas was like, yo, everybody was stunned because nothing they was arguing about needed to go past words. Like this never had to get physical at any point. Like even if he didn't want to get up and move seats, right? Nigga, go get security, motherfucker. Like go. Why are you here, bro?
This is a high school football game. I mean, this is a track meet. There's got to be at least 100 people here.
Yeah,
at least 100. It might be 100 with both the teams. Just the track teams in general. Like there are people here. Y'all don't have to fight.
Yeah, I hate the whole situation because we also talk about two teenagers. You know what I'm saying? Like one teenager died, the other one just lost the next 35 years of his life. I read about an hour ago that they've already filed the appeal on the murder charge, and they're hoping to get that dropped to manslaughter. And
in North Carolina, they had an issue saying, like, I don't know, y'all didn't prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the store owner left out the store with the intent of killing him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit just happened because of fucked up actions, and that would be on some manslaughter or involuntary manslaughter. I didn't mean it, but he died in action or whatever.
Yeah.
So I think that Carmelo went inside of a tent like, hey, I'm about to kill me a person. Nah, probably not. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I think murder needs intent. Like I was intending to kill you versus we got into a fight. You don't get a pass. Like if this is my little brother or my cousin or my older brother, whatever the case may be, I don't give a fuck what you thinking of. He's not here no more, right? So I'm not. Oh well, he didn't think about nigga. You killed my brother.
Yeah,
it's up. However, on the legal side of the game, I didn't go in there trying to kill somebody. We got into an altercation. Maybe I shouldn't have used that much force. And the conversation it's been crazy on the internet because the question is like, well, shit, y'all shouldn't have gave him 35 years though.
Yeah.
Okay, you shouldn't have. I mean, what is the right amount? I'll say this.
And that was the thing, right? Because he was found guilty and it was first degree, he faced 5 to 99 years. That was the width or the length of the sentence that he could have looked at, right? Obviously, getting 99 wasn't going to be great. But I also never thought 5 was a possibility. I just thought them saying 5 to 99 was letter of the law shit. I was reading, first of all, this was the quickest trial I've ever heard of for a fucking murder, nigga. They was in and out of there in about 4 days, it felt like. I've also never heard a sentence come back that soon after a damn verdict.
Because in real life, most trials don't even be 4 days, my nigga. You might be in that bitch for afternoon because we don't have 4 days worth of testimony. Now, the reason we be waiting for them verdicts because on these high profile cases, we got to make sure that this shit go down correctly and be right. And apparently, Young Dog and his family have some resources to get an actual lawyer for the trial to be 4 days. So I got a lot of people. I got experts. I got this. I got that. In most cases, some shit just happened. How long you think the trial gonna be for Dog at the Potbelly?
Oh no, that's already over.
You feel me? Like we're not going 4 days. We're not about to bring. So I'm gonna bring in an expert to say the bounce trajectory of a Nike Air Force One doesn't really. We ain't doing all that.
Yeah.
But I guess I was reading. What's the old girl name that y'all like so much? Jasmine Crockett. I saw her talking. The reason that the 5 to 99 is so wide, is because it's so much nuance in the judge in sentencing. So it's like every murder ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? So I'm supposed to be able to take a look and look at all circumstances and the whole 9 yards. But I did a mock trial years ago, and I say mock, but it was from a research company, and the trial was real. The attorneys was real. There was a person who was not alive anymore, And I guess this is what they do to see if we should take this to trial. So they
Gotcha.
they have you do the whole trial in front of actual jury who ain't never know nothing or whatever. And we went back and we deliberated and to find out it's so tough trying to figure out how much money should be awarded for a life. And we back in the deliberation room, and I'm like, one of the people like, yo, they were a woman passed away, body in a car accident. She set on fire. She died. She was like 8 months pregnant and engaged. Yeah. You feel me? And there was, the parents should get this much money. The boyfriend shouldn't get so much money because they weren't married. Nigga, they was engaged and she was 8 months pregnant. He lost his wife to be and his son. And it was just like a whole bunch of shit going back and forth. And it's like, fam, we some humans out here trying to find out what the value of a life is. And it's an impossible task. How do I tell you how much they son who could have been the aggressor or could have not been the aggressor is worth? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll give it a great example. Because your mother and your father, y'all family are close. Y'all been close because of all the different things that you guys have endured over the years, right?
Okay.
What happens if in your younger years when you was taking cars and shit, right?
Right.
Something happens to you, right? You've always been a relatively good kid. I had some moments, you feel me? Yeah, but like your life's still valuable to your mother, to your father, to your friends, to your family. You know what I'm saying? It's like they catch you doing something bad, or you breaking in a car and somebody shoots you. It's like, no, that kid, that's still a good kid. And all we can judge you by is, well, he was still in the car.
Yeah. When literally the last time I stole a car, stole my friend's neighbor's Escalade and did it smooth too. Took the neighbor keys right up out his wife's purse. They ain't even know. Waited till wife went to sleep. Dog rode down to the casino with my friend Pops. We hopped right in the Skelly, nigga, and we was out. We was on the block in the motherfucking Escalade. Went, smoked weed, picked up some hoes. We was literally outside all over fucking Southfield, Lathrop Village. Pulled up to fucking we was over there off 6 Mile and Schaefer, right over by Renaissance, getting weed and shit. We had this nigga brand new Escalade in the hood. This is the first year of the Escalade. We had this nigga shit in the hood. And when we was picking up the weed, I remember we was out there waiting longer than usual, dog. And it was like, bro, like dog usually a little, we tell him we pulling up. He outside by the time we get to the, and I'm like, yo, you think them niggas lining us up, nigga? Because we out here in this motherfucking Escalade and we got 5 chicks and it's 4 niggas and I'm like, yo, this is really wild. And it's 1 a.m. on a Saturday over off 6 and Schaefer, bro. Like it was so, we was kind of right off that outer drive bend. And it was like, dog, the amount of shit that could have happened to us, we flying through Lathrop Village. Cops could have got us, nigga. We in there smelling like weed. So much shit could have happened. And to your point, nobody would have said, yo, Ant's a straight A student with none of that would have came up, bro. I just would have been the wild nigga that stole that car and got fucked up.
Man, we get judged by our worst moments. So you the saying I treat them how I meet them. Yeah. So when they used to you as a criminal, that's how you gonna look at me.
Yeah.
Like that's why they don't have defendants in the courtroom in they jail suits. They have them in a shirt or tie because it does matter how you present it, right? So it definitely matters. His defense should have got fought harder to have some black jurors if this was going to be found guilty on that.
That all-white jury was rough when I heard about it, bro.
So I saw somebody post that you got to keep your kids out of all white neighborhoods or all white schools and shit, which I don't agree. But like, what if the county that this crime happened in is like white?
Yeah.
Also, I got something tangible. Something tangible because the question was, what should we do? You know what we should do? We should go in for jury duty.
Man.
Black folks duck jury duty like it's the fucking plague. Like we about to go to prison. We never own a jury because we don't go to jury duty.
Hey,
we
I don't know if
we lie, we
the live.
scheme.
Yeah. I don't know if Shorty's still on the live, but that jury duty notice on the counter right now.
You gotta go. You got to go. Because you never know who life you about to save.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if I'm on a jury and I don't think you did it, nigga, we could be in this bitch forever. It's up. You niggas ain't about to move me. Like when I was on that mock jury, I wasn't even the foreman. They made this white man who looks like a construction worker. I guess he has the chiseled jaw. They made him the foreman. And this nigga's, I'm smarter than him. I'm looking at the evidence and I'm like, no, her body wasn't like that. No. So much so that they had to, they paused us, came from behind the little glass thing and was like, no, he right. I know the fuck I'm right. You niggas not about to push me off my square. Old lady in there, old black lady, she probably about 65, 67 years old or some shit. She was like, I just don't know. Whatever you guys decide. Y'all don't know what the fuck be going on in them courtrooms, in them deliberation rooms. You're not going to push me off my square. If I think that motherfucker didn't do it, I'm not saying he did it. Fuck you going to do to me? But like somebody got to be the advocate in situations like that. And if we don't never go to jury duty, you don't know who life you might be saving somebody's life. We got to.
Yeah, man. It's funny. I've avoided jury duty, not even intentionally. Like every time I got called to it, I didn't live in the city they called because I never changed my license ever.
Oh, so look, literally said I wasn't going to give my usual spiel about not trusting the police so I can get off jury duty. So look, we going.
Nah, I literally never, when they used to send it to me when I lived in Atlanta, it was because my license still said Detroit, but then I would be like, well, I don't live there. And then I started getting them in Georgia and I was like, wait, I'm back in Michigan. And I've literally never gotten none since I've been back here that weren't from Georgia. Like I don't get them in Michigan no more, even though now I'm back and my address says Michigan.
I wonder, can you go down there and request for jury duty?
So you know what's funny? I saw that on a TV show. I don't know that this was true, and I'm blanking on the show, but a nigga literally went and asked to be on jury duty, and the lady at the desk was like, no, like that ain't how this works. Like you too hyped to be up here right now. And the nigga, like he went down there on some like, hey, I'm just here to do my civic duty. And she was like, that's not how that works, sir.
Gonna be top flight security over there and take my civic duty seriously. So listen, somebody made a comment about voting and shit like that. We should get active in voting because jury duty pay like $15.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what if the trial is 4 months? I'm now homeless. I can't go to work because I'm sequestered. I'm going to jury duty. I'm getting $15 a day. How am I supposed to pay my rent?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to pay how am I supposed to pay my car note? $15 a day. We gotta change if we want. If the backbone of our society is built upon this judicial system, right? And Lady Liberty and everything, we got to figure out how to pay the jurors, because if you pay jurors, then guess what? They probably do jury duty.
Yeah.
This is what you got to do. This is an easy way. This is
incentivized though.
This is how you do it, because I'm gonna run for something at some point in my life. This is the easy way. You go to the employer, you make the employer pay them their regular rate, and then that employer gets to use that rate as a tax write-off.
Yeah.
So I don't gotta make up no money.
I ain't mad at it.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever they would have normally get paid, give them that, and then we're gonna give you that back on your taxes. So you didn't lose anything. It's a tax write-off. So we didn't have to come up with no money or no shit like that. It's a tax write-off. Yeah, I don't gotta send you no check. If you got a job, that job continues to pay you. If you don't got a job, then we'll come up with some money for you. $25. Which we charge you. We'll give you. We'll find a rate hourly to give you, not up $15 for a day. But if I'm in this motherfucker 8 hours a day, I need a full day's work. Give me a check.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't mad at it. You have to incentivize it. You have to make it worthwhile, especially for I mean, people who are and aren't employed. Like this needs to be worth my time either way, right? Because if I'm not employed, I could be spending this time that I'm here looking for a fucking job, nigga. So make it worth my damn while and not just a couple bucks in a sandwich, my
nigga. And I think your wife just gave us a task.
Okay. She usually does that. So that's
this voting shit has to get handled this year though. For the midterms, TWIC getting people registered to vote with the eyes. We might have to do some things.
Well, look, you know, from college literally all the way up until probably about 2016, yeah, I was involved in mad voter registration drives. I actually did the last one that I kind of actively participated in. I want to say that might have been it wasn't 2020 because you niggas wasn't getting a ride from me down to the polls. But I did help, maybe it was it might have been 2016. I was helping people get registered, and I actually personally picked up about 200 envelopes from people to send in their voter registration info and make sure that that they shit got down there. I also, on the day that we voted for the national election, went around and helped some people get to the polls. All I did was post a Facebook post. A lot of people actually responded, and I went and scooped up who I could, man. Probably got like 12 people down, but so that's important. So, Shorty, I don't hate that idea.
Pick this. The county I live in, you only get paid if you're chosen, and the pay is $30 a day. Man, that shit ain't gonna cover the parking.
30 a day is crazy.
Like that's downtown crazy. Detroit, right across the street from the court. That's $25 just to park.
And it's 15 if you park the meter, but don't forget to redo your meter though, because now it's 45. Nigga.
And you can't take your phone in there with you, so it's like you can't even. Yeah, it's crazy. You know, I ain't been to court in so long. Can you take your phone in there?
You can, but it has to be off. So you're technically supposed to turn it off before you even go through security. Like that's how I just was in Farmington court a couple months ago. Dog was like, "You can go ahead and turn it off right here, bro." And then I did it.
And then when I get in, I'm just going to turn it back on. Like,
and that's the thing, bro. Like, I feel like people who phone ain't on vibrate, y'all the problem. It's not the rule. It's you niggas that get caught breaking it, motherfucker.
Like I think I get it, but also all the courts are open to the public.
Yeah.
So like, I know because they don't want people taking pictures of people and shit, right? But like, what if I just come to court and see you? Like,
yeah.
Like it's public record. There's nothing like if you want to just go to the court and sit down on the trial, you can. Unless the judge specifically has a trial closed for whatever reason. But like this public record, so like, can I take are they gonna maybe take my meta glasses off and shit?
So I don't know. I'll just say this. I don't know that some of them old security niggas are aware what them are yet. And I feel like as long as that light ain't beaming, you can walk in there and be smooth, bro.
I'll be having the covers over and shit because niggas be getting weird. So like, you know, they'll cover them to make people feel more comfortable because in real life, nigga, these bitches are just Bluetooth headphones for me while I'm at work. And nobody knows I'm listening to a podcast or listening to some Nipsey while I'm at work and shit. I'm like, whatever, cuz.
Yeah. Speaking of that, real quick, I had my door open earlier at my office. I never had my office door open ever, nigga. But for whatever reason, it was open when I was eating my breakfast, and I cut my Bluetooth on that I got at work. And it was connected to my phone. I was about to turn on one of my playlists, but I was on Instagram. So the first fucking post on the Instagram timeline, it was a reel of somebody working out. And this shit came through the Bluetooth like, nigga, you a hoe, nigga. And bro, everybody who sit outside my office turned around like, the fuck was that? And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go and close my door, dog. My bad.
No, that's why I don't fuck with y'all. That's why I don't fuck with y'all.
That shit was like, nigga, you a hoe. Nigga, I was like, what song is that? Nigga? Like, god damn.
Master P and Ice Cube. I'm a hoe. You know I'm a hoe.
You know I'm a hoe.
Oh man. Now which one of y'all Want to get that? Yo, that shit came on crazy. Y'all, this comment came up earlier today, and we was talking about all the other stuff, so I didn't get a chance to address it. Have y'all seen Backrooms? I did watch Backrooms. I did see it.
So I didn't go see it yet. Me and Shorty had talked about going to see it. Maybe like last week or something. I don't know. It was either like Memorial Day weekend we said it, or last weekend when we had a wedding. And both weekends we ended up not going. But I really want to see it. I heard it was
On the
great.
Fire
It's
Stick.
really weird.
It's on the
yeah,
Fire
I
Stick.
definitely gonna find it on the illegal. But we was trying to hit the
It
theater.
was 100% really weird.
Okay.
It was definitely weird, but it was enjoyable. Like I didn't like, I wasn't like, oh, this shit is horrible.
Yeah.
But it was definitely interesting. But I saw in real life when this shit took off.
Yeah.
Like the back rooms and the liminal spaces, because I went down a whole, like, I remember when this shit hit the internet, and like to see it come full circle to a fucking movie is insane. It's insane.
I'm very, because they in this, we in this like horror / sci-fi / weird movie resurgence in the last couple years. I'm very excited to go see it. One, because we got my nigga Chiwetel in there off top. Like, love that nigga. Anything he do, I wanna see the movie or the project that he's in. But I just feel like these independent, like what they say, the director of that was like 21, like these young independent filmmakers are out here killing it. Dog that made Obsessed was like 23, 24 years old, something like that. Obsessed and made a fucking $100 million off a 700,000 budget. Dog, like this shit is, I don't know. We just yo, let me ask you, speaking of all this, are theaters back? Because it's starting to feel like theaters might be back.
Theaters are back for niggas who go to the theaters and who algorithm care about theaters. It looked like it's back for us. Yeah. But for like regular people, niggas not going to the movies.
And I do think, yes.
Outside of big releases. Releases.
So 2 things though. Big releases, but also that word of mouth release. Because when you think about movies like Weapons, you think about movies like Sinners, what they did, you think about what's the Obsession that I just mentioned, right? Over $100,000 off of $100 million off a $700,000 budget. Like, nigga, this is word of mouth. This is people going around and saying, "Yo, have you seen?" And
Dog at work asked me. It's been on the Fire Stick for a week or so. It's the cam version, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't be watching them shits. But like a nigga at work was like, yeah, I heard it was good. He ain't never seen it, but man, I heard it was good. I'm like, oh, okay, well maybe because
a nigga who ain't never seen it hyping it, right?
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, well maybe because I saw it come across the screen on my app or whatever. But like, whatever. But cool.
All good. You go right ahead. Thank you. Yeah,
like nigga, you are.
Oh man, dog, I'm crying. But no, it is it's very, it's when you think that like social media hype, word of mouth, and all that stuff can't. It was a period where it felt like that wasn't working anymore, specifically with movies, right? Like you couldn't drive people to the theaters just because you had a weird trailer. Like if it wasn't good, it wasn't good, bro. And like the Obsession trailer, as well as Backrooms, as well as Weapons, they were good enough to draw you in, but the film had to be good. And I don't think that people realize that you still need to put out a good product, dog. People
or gotta be a theme, good, bro. Because like, because of where we live at, my nigga, it's a movie premiere every day at every weekend at the Bel Air. And niggas the red carpet is there, and they got on their tuxedo. Some niggas got on their tuxedos and shit like that. Like it's a red carpet event for Detroit. I kind of feel like movies be back. Matter of fact, you know what? So I always go to the same movie theater.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I go to the matinees, it be empty. Cause I'll be here at 11 o'clock in the morning. Right. But
Yeah,
when it's a bigger movie, it be more people there. Or if I try to go and I see it multiple times, I go like on a Friday night, the movie be
yeah,
packed and it be
yeah.
people there. So it's like, I don't know. Is it?
And it's I remember going to damn, what movie was that we went to go see? It might have been no, it wasn't Obsession. Was it? No, it wasn't Michael. It was one of the smaller movies, dog. And I remember the theater. Maybe it was Weapons when we saw that. Like the theater was packed, and it was like, oh, everybody came out for this shit. I just because it's also been times where I went to go see a quote bigger movie, and that motherfucker was damn near empty, dog. And it was like, oh shit. Like I think the big budget film ain't a guaranteed hit no more. Like you might get a strong opening week, but we seeing like record dropping week or record breaking week twos. Like
What I think it is that independent films end up being better films outside of
yeah,
like major joints. I think they just end up being better films, and I think the genre, one things cost too much. Everything costs a
facts.
lot, and everybody has so many different streaming services that, and children. I'm not
Yeah,
about to go to the fucking movies, and because them concession stands is what killed me.
yeah.
The
Quick
other, like the
hundo.
other day, when I was
Quick
saying
hundo.
when I watched Nemesis, I went to the movies just to grab some popcorn and dip. Nigga, I paid
Yeah,
$15, nigga, for the
off the
like.
horn. Yo, you know what's dope though? Just you saying that just made me think that you don't have to buy a movie ticket no more to go to the concession stand. It ain't back in the day where you had to go through the fucking metal detector, depending on the theater you went to, or somebody ripped your ticket soon as you walked in the door. Now I can get to the concession stand without a ticket in this
Nigga, I
motherfucker.
walk right to the concession stands, get my popcorn, go over there, do my shit.
Yeah,
And if it's a matinee and it's not a big movie, there is nobody there. You can just go in there and walk in and go see your fucking movie. And
yeah,
because I'm there all the time, they won't look at me like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga? Like,
yeah.
no one's
It,
asking to see a ticket or nothing.
bro, I'm blanking on the movie that me and Shorty went to see. Oh, it was Scream 7. When we went to that,
Wait
one
a
of
minute.
her
They got
what
DoorDash for concession stands?
oh, I did not know that. Who said that? Because I'm gonna test if they lying right now. I ordered some nachos right now, nigga.
Your wife said it.
Oh
So,
man, all right. Well, we ain't never did it, but downtown we ain't got no theater, so I ain't mad at it. All right.
NPR.
Oh shit. I did not know you could DoorDash it. Like, I know you can get on the MJR app and pre-order your shit.
But you're gonna need a black card because the fees on top of
Yeah,
the like it's already
yeah,
$10
yeah,
for the popcorn. It's probably gonna be
yeah,
another 15 for delivery, another 15 for the gratuity. So
yeah.
$45
They're gonna
for,
they're gonna
for
make
some
it they're gonna make it hit where it hurt for sure, dog. Damn, that's good to know though. I was not aware. I was
I
not
just
aware.
I was today years old when I found out that DoorDash delivers Target because one of my employees had some Target shit delivered today, and I was like, I did
Mhm.
not know this was a thing.
Yeah, yeah. You can get all the retailers is getting on the so like a lot of what you do, like say you go to Target app or whoever, Walmart app, and you hit delivery, it'll reroute you to DoorDash or Uber Eats, whoever they partner with, right? And
Mm.
it'll route you that way, and then you can get your shit.
If I
Um,
was a dasher, I'm definitely not doing food. I'm definitely doing pickups at stores like that.
oh yeah, I'm doing shit that ain't gonna have my car stinking. A and B, niggas that's usually doing store pickups seem less killery to me.
Also,
You,
like I'll just have some AirPods in, listen to some podcasts, watching some YouTube
yeah,
videos, listen to some
yeah.
music, and just be chilling and shit.
One of the homies, she does Instacart. And I seen on her story, she down in Georgia, and I saw on her story yesterday, one of her deliveries was like in the sticks, like a nigga shouldn't have been out there. And she was like, yeah, this is gonna be my last delivery of the day. Cause she was like, I ain't look up the location when I got the order. I just saw it was, 20 minutes out or whatever. Dog, that fucking story looked like she was walking straight to her death. I'm gonna keep it a bean, dog.
I
Like,
I didn't know until Jenny be like, you can get an Uber to go pick some shit up from a person's house and then deliver it to another person for you.
Yep.
I feel like Task Rabbit, basically.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
And it's a quicker, kind of more intuitive version of that, because I honestly think we in the era now, like, where you can pretty much get anything delivered to you, brought to your door, whatever the fuck. You ain't
We in
got
an era. We in an area of probably like supreme laziness.
Oh, that's also a fact. That's also a fact.
Because we would pay triple the value of the thing for the thing.
Yeah.
And then be like, man, this shit costs too much. You know, you could have got that cheaper. Like,
yeah,
you would have went and got it.
Yeah. The amount of times that I've ordered a single Celsius on Uber Eats because I ain't feel like walking down the street to the CVS, crazy.
Wow. I've only DoorDash food twice in my lifetime.
Jesus.
Both were during COVID. One, I sent food to a young lady in Atlanta, and we had a virtual date. And one time when I had COVID, I had food delivered because I had COVID.
Somebody in the chat asked if we was watching Cape Fear. Did you watch it?
I did not. The other night when we got off the pod, I sat on the couch and I woke up at 4:00 in the morning. I was like, "Yikes! This is crazy." Dog looking at me like, "You know, you're supposed to take me out." Like, like we got a thing going on.
We got to talk about this, nigga. So I have seen the first 2 episodes of Cape Fear. I absolutely loved it. I thought that everybody bodied it, but Javier Bardem was fucking amazing. I won't spoil shit, but if you aren't watching Cape Fear, highly recommended. And I just realized, now this ain't a spoiler, it's just thinking back to the Robert De Niro film from 91, I believe. Something I forgot while I was watching the show that could make a difference. So in the show, Javier Bardem plays Max Cady, and he's released from prison after being found innocent after initially being found guilty of killing his wife, right? But then somebody else confessed. You'll see it when you watch the show. In the movie with Robert De Niro, he was in prison and later released for sexual assault and like being like a predator, which mattered because in the movie version, the lawyer who he was stalking and the family he was stalking, he was also like using their daughter and using like sexual advances to their 16-year-old rebellious daughter as a way in to be able to get access to the family. So in the movie, that mattered. I'm interested to see in the show if him being in prison for murder of his wife, like just kind of seeing what the difference in crime will do to the story. But it was good as fuck, bro. Either way.
Oh damn, I didn't even see these messages. Dude for Money and Violence did another type show In the Spot. You know, I did remember In the Spot. It wasn't as good, but it was fine. He's a real good writer. I do think dude is a cool writer, dog. I do remember In the Spot. I used to watch. Oh yeah, and then like I think is that the one? It was like some special murder mystery type. No, not mystery, but like I do remember, and it was a lot of the same cast in there. I want him to produce some other shit. I'm on Cape Fear though. We talked about that shit at work. I was supposed to watch it the other day. I think I'm off on Friday. So worst case scenario, Thursday night, I can stay up and watch TV all night. You know what I'm saying? And get caught up and shit.
Yeah, man, I'm actually really excited to see the 3rd episode too, because Apple released 1 and 2, and they came out the gate swinging. Like the first episode was so fucking crazy. I didn't even know what the second one was gonna feel like, and then the second one was a body bag, and I was like, okay, I don't know what they're doing because the 2 iterations of Cape Fear prior have both been movies, so I've never like thought what this might look like as a 10-episode miniseries. Yeah. And now we got it. So I'm like, okay, y'all finna be in y'all bag. And I respect it, dog.
Yo, this when we go live on we do live, it goes on YouTube and it goes directly to the Patreon app.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But on YouTube, it got two different feeds. It got the vertical feed and it got the horizontal feed.
Yeah.
And yo, this shit look kind of cold, dog.
Okay.
Like it and it looked crispy too, because I don't really get a chance to like watch the feed.
Yeah, facts.
But both of these joints look crispy. So I will say this for anybody else who has a pod or does like any kind of like streaming content and things of that nature. StreamYard is probably one of the best subscriptions that I pay for. It's what we use. Every time I log in, they've added something new. It's quite literally my favorite. So if y'all need it, this not no promo. I don't got no code or no shit like that for you. But StreamYard is the shit.
And if StreamYard want to send a code through, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna use code TWIC every time, bro.
You feel
every time. Come on now. Yo, man. Real quick, just cause it's finna happen in a couple minutes, man. Who you got? Game 3 or game 4? What you thinking, Knicks Spurs, bro?
I'm thinking Knicks.
Yeah.
I'm hoping Knicks. Well, I was hoping Knicks, but now I kind of want them niggas to go to a game 7 and then game 7 get rained out or some shit. One of them 6'5" niggas
rain out in an arena is crazy. Nigga.
Biggie said, "Yo,
one of them 6'5" niggas, bro,
must have been rained out." You feel me?
Man. Rest in peace to my nigga Anthony Mason.
Yo, Javier Bardem, is he goated for real?
He might just be, dog. He goated playing crazy niggas. I'm gonna tell you that, because No Country for Old Men. I was just telling Shorty, like, they got like a bunch of psychiatrists who have all said like Javier Bardem played the most perfect psychopath ever on film. Nigga, like that nigga was different, dog. Javier Bardem's a really good fucking actor, man. And
I do think that Halle Berry played a wonderful psychopath in fucking Gothica.
Oh, Gothica was amazing.
That's top tier acting for me for her. That's the best I've ever seen her in.
I ain't mad at that at all, because Gothica was really fucking good, bro.
It low key might be the best thing I seen Charles S. Dutton in.
It was definitely his most lines, because
like he was like asked to do more than just be Charles S. Dutton.
Yeah, because even in you know what, he talked, I ain't gonna say a lot, but like probably about the same amount in Low Down Dirty Shame, but I ain't like his wig. They had that nigga with the fucking Martin Luther King civil rights wig on, and I ain't really love that little piece on that nigga head. So yeah, I'm not mad. I definitely think if that ain't Halle Berry's best acting, it's top two. It's top two. I would have to go through her, because like
she never like bad. You know what I'm saying?
No. Halle Berry ain't never gonna be bad, but like it's movie. Like I think she perfectly bodied. What's my favorite fucking rom-com? Boomerang. I think she bodied her. They made Halle Berry, finest woman ever ass, feel like regular down to earth, round away girl, and they glammed up Robin Givens and made you think that he was downgrading by dealing with Halle Berry.
Yeah, like, wasn't Robin Givens on 21 Jump Street? Ain't that is that where I know her from?
Yep, that was her claim to fame. Shit, prior to the Mike Tyson shit. Yeah.
Yo, when 21 Jump Street was around, I was like, I'm gonna be an undercover cop when I grow up.
Oh shit. Yo,
because
I'm gonna tell you why the timeline listening. Soon as you just said that, I went and looked at the gram. Literally, top of my timeline. Ice Cube, Seth Rogen, and Channing Tatum announced 24 Jump Street will be coming out, nigga.
That's crazy.
That's the movies, nuts, bro.
The movies that they made are ass. That shit is them movies were ass.
I like the first one. I ain't love the other one.
The 21 Jump Street thing that sold me was Dog had he had like a little 2.5. He had a gun and he had he made a little concoction. So when he stuck his arm out, the gun would pop out. Yeah. I'm like, that shit was. It did something to my. I don't know how when was that shit TV show out? 21.
That was the 80s.
Jump Street drama series came out in 87.
Yeah,
Nigga, I was
yep.
like 5.
Holly Robinson, Pete, all of them. So I fucked with 21 Jump Street.
Yo, I mean, you were wearing them metal wires, so I might be undercover cop now.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's funny.
Oh shit. Yeah, 21 Jump Street was fire, dog. And I ain't hate the first movie. I ain't really love the second. My pops, anything Ice Cube does, my pops support. So I'm gonna be there regardless.
You ain't no cop, Jay Reed.
Come on now. Come on now.
Would you believe me if I told you I just watched that shit all the way through for the first time like a month ago, nigga?
Nigga, I watched it wasn't but maybe 3 months ago. Shorty might remember better than me, but it wasn't 3 months ago that I watched that shit. We was getting dressed and I was ready and she was still getting dressed. We had some time. I just cut on fucking In Too Deep, nigga, and watched that whole movie, bro.
Dog. For the first time ever, I heard a different version of Fucking You Tonight, and it didn't have Biggie on it.
Oh, shit.
When the movie started, it was playing You Must Be, and it was a little different. It was a different version. So I looked on Apple Music, and I found a whole different version of the song, and Biggie was not on it.
Oh, shit.
And this movie came out after Biggie died. Yeah. So I didn't understand, and apparently there is a different song with different people on it, well, a different person, and R. Kelly, of course. So that's pretty weird.
Oh man, fucking R. Hey man, I think that
Holly Robinson Pete was 21. Oh, Holly Robinson Pete was in 21 Jump Street. Oh, I said like she was 21 years old. That shit. She might have fucked around being 21 in that shit.
She might have been. Hold on, wait. So are we confusing Holly Robinson Pete with Robin Givens? Wait a minute, because then I need to know what the fuck Robin Givens was in if it wasn't 21 Jump Street. Oh no, Robin Givens was not in 21 Jump. Head of the class. Head of the class. That's what it was.
And she definitely had the head of the class. Her head is big as fuck.
Lead and head of the class. Y'all right. Because it's funny when I said Holly Robinson Pete, I almost instantly was like, no, because then it was only one black fine girl. It wasn't Robin Givens. If it was Holly Robinson.
What's so funny is when I Googled that shit and when I look at the cover, it was Holly Robinson on there and not Robin Givens, and we just kept talking. I just looked at that shit and just kept going.
Dog, that's funny as fuck. Yeah, man. Holly Robinson Pete, salute. Our bad for thinking you was Robin Givens. My bad. Salute to you still being married to fucking Rodney Pete.
Oh, I'm about to say, how long we gonna call her Pete? I didn't know they were still married. Shout out to Rodney Pete.
They're still married. Rodney Pete.
Do anybody know who Rodney Pete is outside of Detroit since he was our quarterback?
Shit, niggas better know Rodney Pete. Y'all better know the vibes.
Like, maybe it's the Detroit in me, but do niggas not know who Herman Moore is?
Probably not. I think we starting to get slim at Herman Moore.
Because I thought Herman Moore was like one of the best receivers, right? But like, was he not? Because nobody mentions Herman Moore name.
Yeah.
Like outside of we don't even mention Herman Moore name. Like when they be talking about that, it'd be like Calvin Johnson, Barry Sanders. It's like it'd be
Lynn Barney.
Now, granted, Herman Moore is a monster. He's in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah. No. I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame.
I mean, I know Don do business with my nigga Don. He do business with him all the time.
No, he in the College Football Hall of Fame, and but he ain't in the NFL. He in the Lions little ring of whatever, the pride of the Lions, whatever they little shit is. He in that, but he ain't in the NFL Hall of Fame. Yeah. Shout out to Herman Moore though, man. Good dude, dog. Real good dude. One of them OGs from University of Virginia, man.
Damn, that nigga just went inside of the College Football Hall of Fame this year.
Oh shit, we be speaking niggas Hall of Fame shit into existence, nigga.
January 14th, 2026, Moore was inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame. Yo, he got to get into the actual Hall of Fame, dog, because I thought Herman Moore was like the shit.
But you know what though? A lot of Lions was like the shit to like Lions fans, nigga. But outside of here, like you start looking at niggas' numbers, it'd be like, oh no, you ain't. But it be niggas in the Hall of Fame who will also be like, all right, fam, like
So he
it,
had 670 receptions, 9,174 yards, 62 touchdowns. Is that 62 touchdowns? Niggas are getting that a year now. The game is different now. The game is more aerial.
facts,
We
facts.
had Barry Sanders. We didn't have to throw the ball. Like,
And that's the most unfortunate shit in the world to be a receiver on the team with Barry Sanders, nigga. Like, nigga, just go ahead and request a trade, dog, because you ain't gonna see the ball that much, man. Yo, man, let's get the fuck up out of here, dog. Patreon, man. Anybody still in here rocking with us 2 hours in, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We gonna be back next week. Patreon coming, but also Raising Canaan coming. The Shy is coming. If nothing else with the let's play thank you.
oh shit.
Thank you. Let's play Shay Jones' voice note from the Shy that she forgot to press send on and then accused us of not playing Shay We Still Love You, but we gonna play it like I told you we would. Because I do want to hear what she wants to say about this shit.
Yeah, let me load this shit up, which I should have
Resident
did.
Chicago veteran Shay Jones. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody move in Chicago if they don't go through Shay first. You know what I'm saying? Really out here. You got to talk to Shay if you want to be on 63rd. Nigga. If not, take that to 62nd.
You ain't from 63rd. The Shy episode 3. Boom. Here we go. Open. It's uploading. Here we go. Yo, maybe we should do some cultural shit like a spades tournament or some shit, or you know what I'm saying, a kickback for
I didn't have to bring it out because I'm like, you know, that theater rental, it gotta be a right movie and a right, you know what I'm saying? Like something like that.
We want to be at a fellowship though. You know what I'm saying?
And that's because I'm like and it's funny. I remember one of my boys telling me like, "Yo, I love when y'all used to do y'all screenings because of the time after the movie where y'all would just talk with everybody, right?" And I'm like, that's essentially what the people want. Is to just come pick it. Like it ain't gotta be a movie or a TV show. Now we still do the movie or TV show, but I like the idea of just doing some cultural shit and bringing niggas out and just having a nice little fellowship, little event. Invite some of the homies who got companies, you know, come vendor your shit down here and make it work for everybody. Wow.
Yo, the one spot you was talking to me about.
Yeah.
We can do that. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. That could be a thing. That can for sure be a thing. Yeah, we'll get something together. I think that'll be fun for the summer, dog.
Yeah. All right, Shay Jones.
Hey, Aunt. Hey, Jay. I hope y'all doing well. It's been a minute, but you know, I had to tap in for the Shy because they just pissed me clean off this week. I've been trying to hold out hope, but I don't. I'm not feeling it. And you know, of course, we sticking with it. It's the last season, but I don't understand what they're trying to do. And I will say that Emmett is shining for me this season so far. He is the only redeemable character that I can see so far. You know, with the decisions that he's making, the focus on trying to get his family, you know, right, and thinking about his future. How he stepped in to help Papa, you know, talk to him, even though, you know, he knows that his life is not in the greatest space right now. So I do like, you know, how they are writing him to mature a little bit more. But everybody else, dumpster fire. You mean to tell me that Shad and Trig get out of jail and get a big bag of money, and instead of them just going using that money to find a new spot together, he give the whole bag of money away to Reg to get him out that trap? Boy, fuck that house. I don't get what I don't.
And
It's
it's
so
Reg's
dumb.
house.
That's dumb. And Reg, why are you? You just got maybe what 100 bands. Why are you out here still trying to sell pills? Like, what is wrong with everybody? Like, I don't get it. It's actually very slow. I don't know what they want us to think. And why is Lene in the middle of the sister circle giving out information that she know gonna go get back to Bakari?
Ooh.
And Tiff, why are you saying something to Nuck? I'm like, I just, when you're gonna get somebody killed, I don't get it. Like, they regressing, and I don't like that because there was a lot of potential coming off of last season. It wasn't horrible, but they're just making it hard right now. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but I just had to get that off my chest. And we're gonna see what happened. And another part I did like was Wendy Raquel Robinson character, having the circle with the boys. Hopefully, that turns out
The boys circle
with some redeemable qualities. But because the dude Rafi and the baby mama involved now, and they met Keisha, I don't know, what's gonna happen with that. There's gonna be some kind of crazy connection going on. But man, like, the way that Trig and Shad came out of jail, got that money and let it all go. Now y'all some two broke bums. You about to be sweeping
Lauren
up
Hardy
hair in a shop. And why you trying to date? You just got out of jail. You gave all your money away. You sweeping up hair. What's that gonna get you? A few dollars a week? Why are you trying to date? So you have another woman taking care of you, like old girl a few seasons ago. Like, I don't get the patterns. Like, nope. What are we learning? Trig, why are you going to Tiff begging her to be with you? Like, I don't get it. Clearly I'm pissed off, but I just had to hit y'all up because I know y'all gonna talk about all this on the pod. I just had to get it off my chest. So we gonna see what happens. I need something to click for these people, because I promise I don't even know. I don't even want to say we not that dumb in the Shad, but I don't know. I don't know at this point. I just want to hear what y'all got to say. I know y'all probably thinking the same thing as me, but had to get it off my chest once again. And I'll be back soon. I'm sure before this season is over, whether I'm pissed off again or whether I'm feeling better about it. I'll let y'all know. But peace to all the Twig family, and I'll talk to y'all soon.
Peace, Shay. Yo, I don't think.
Yeah, we was on pay. We was on point. That was the whole pod.
I don't think Lena know how mad or how bad you have to be doing to piss off Shay about the Shy. Because Shay, even during them really bad seasons, Shay always kept shit positive when she would reach out to me and you. It was all love because this hometown, baby. Like, I'm not gonna put my niggas down. And now Shay just said, fuck it, take the 63rd card to the face, nigga, because it's bad. Shay, them niggas got out of jail and got at least $100K cash and gave it to Reg.
Reg, you supposed to use that as re-up money, nigga. Go buy better drugs, nigga.
Bro. No, Reg gave it to Zarya. Nigga, that money moved around so quick.
How is Nuck your enemy? How you a nemesis and you don't got nowhere to live?
How you a nemesis and y'all in the same game? You niggas was literally in the same gang. Y'all both talking about the mob. What?
So I don't know how the streets work. Is it a 64th, a 63rd, 62, 64? Is it all those, or they skip numbers, or how does that work?
We gonna need a Chicago veteran to step in and confirm that. I don't want to say the wrong thing and now it's off with my head.
Let me go to Google Earth. So let me go to
Google
Apple
Earth
Maps.
in 63rd is crazy.
Let me go to Apple Maps. You know what I'm saying? On iOS 27 that I'm on, my Apple Maps look a little bit different than you niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we'll figure it out.
Oh no, they gotta. So apparently it's a 61st, 62nd, 63rd, 64th, 65th. Yeah.
Remember what we watched on one show? It was called 61st Street, right?
Facts. Yep, you're right. And that motherfucker is really 2 streets in front of 63rd.
And I just remember this line from Kanye West. He was mocking a girl. He was like, "Could you drop me off? Can you drop me in the hundreds where my Altima was?" And I just figure, and they call them the Wild Hundreds.
Wild Hundreds, yeah.
So I assume that all the streets that start with 100 are wild because they call them the Wild Hundreds. So maybe.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my niggas over there off 63rd and Cottage Grove.
Google Earth is nasty work.
Nigga, I'll never forget me and my homeboy. So my nigga was dating a girl who lived right off Cottage Grove, right? And we go over there. We drove into Chicago for New Year's Eve, and we had a room. But because he was dating her, he assumed we could stay at her crib for the night and then check in our room on New Year's Eve. So we went on the 30th thinking we good on the 31st, right? So him and her got into it on the 30th and we couldn't stay there. So we leave. He had a brand new Challenger. And we leave, and this nigga's flying down Cottage Grove in 63rd, nigga. He going 1 billion miles per hour, dog. Apparently over in that neighborhood, they added speed bumps in the neighborhood. Bro, we hit a speed bump at like 2 a.m. and nigga, to this, I'll call a nigga right now and be like, you remember that time where you turned us into Lethal Weapon, nigga? Because we was in that bitch like Danny Glover.
Y'all was SpaceX. You niggas went to the moon.
Bro, I have never been that dog. And then, of course, when we landed, all 4 of that nigga tires popped. Yo.
Of course.
Bro, wildest shit in the world, nigga. Now we stuck in the middle of the hood. We on Cottage Grove in 63rd with motherfucking 4 dead tires, nigga. In a brand new Chally, dog. It was a good time, man. Chicago's a wild place. Hey, Patreon, man. We appreciate y'all. Look out for the Shy review coming really early next week. Look out for the Raising Canaan final season 5 review. We starting them up next week as well. And you already know we'll be back on the Patreon next week to kick it with y'all, man. In the meantime, salute. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We love y'all, man. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Hit up the Patreon and subscribe. Let's go Spurs, man. I'm out.